Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and today I'm going to make this really cute pumpkin spice card with y'all. And you just open it up, and I didn't put a piece of paper under this one because it's kind of a lighter paper. I actually made two of these, and I think the one that I'm making with you guys is actually going to be more like this one. So this one has craft paper, and then I put a piece of cream colored paper on the inside. Now, this was just a cardstock that I have in my stash, and so is this. This came from a little stack of paper that I think I got at the Target dollar spot some time ago, like years ago, and it's called Golden Days, but you use whatever you have, and I just thought that they went together really nicely. There's some really cute patterns in here. I almost used this one for actually this card, and then I decided I wanted the gold leaves. So I was just going to show you that card because it's a different alternative to what I've done here, but I needed 5 cards, so I made a total of 5. Well, I've made 4. I'll make the 5th one with you guys, but I thought this one was really cute too. And on this one, what I did was I used masking. So I stamped the mug first, and then I put a Post-it note mask over the top, which is just a Post-it note that you just cut out right to the line, put it on there, and then I stamped the pumpkins. Then when you lift the Post-it note up, it looks like the cup or whatever it is that you stamped first is in the foreground and everything else is behind it. So that's kind of fun. So I did that, and I also used a cup on this one. I don't like that one as much. I kind of like this one a little better, but they're both cute. It's just, you know, preference. And I am using a Lawn Fawn kit. I just noticed that his little handle was turned, and I'm going to fix it. It's just a mug, and it has little faces, and it says, "You're the pumpkin spice in my latte," if you want to use that sentiment. I'm sending these to coworkers, and I don't really like that sentiment for this. So I used a sentiment from another stamp set called P&M Pumpkin Spice, and it says "Happy Pumpkin Spice Season." I thought that one worked out a little better. And then this is where I also got the mug for that first one. Now, I also used another stamp set because I needed a pumpkin, and I used the pumpkin patch from Hello Bluebird. There was a cute pumpkin on there, so I used that to do these cards. And then I just used a scallop die to cut out the little center scallop, and I put it on some off-white cream ecru. I think those are all the names of cardstock, just to make it look kind of fall-y. Kind of basic, but very cute. I think it's sweet. I would love to get something like that, so I think it's fine to gift it. And I am going to make this one, like I said, with you guys. So it has the pumpkin, and I fussy cut that out, and then I put some cute little sequins down to make it look like that's what was shaken out of the shaker. Oh, it's so cute. So let me show you what I did here. First, I have a craft piece of cardstock that I've cut so that it is an A2 sized card, which makes it measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And on this one, I actually made it a top fold portrait card. So that means I scored it at 5 1/2, and then I cut it at 4 1/4. So I went a little bit different. I don't use this format of card very often, but I like it sometimes. My go-to is the other way, but I like all different ways. There's no one in particular that I like better than another necessarily. It's just the other one is my go-to. So I just have this cut at 4 by 5 1/4, so it's 1/4 of an inch shorter, and it on both sides, and it is just layers into the inside really nicely. And then that's the same with this one. I did go ahead and do my stamping, so I did stamp Happy Pumpkin Spice Season on the bottom corner of this. I just didn't want to have to worry about getting out that and getting the cleaner, and not that it's a problem, just that I'm going to color with you guys and cut out. So I thought, oh, I'll get this part done. So I have this one here, and actually I was going to do that other card, this one, on the camera, and I was talking on the phone with somebody in a meeting, and I just started making it, and I just made it the whole thing, and because I had all the pieces and parts together, and so that's why I didn't show you guys that one. In all honesty, I was multitasking when I was in a meeting. which is sometimes something I can do, but sometimes I obviously don't do that, but other times I can do that. And then I cut this piece at 1 3/4, I believe, by 4 so that it fits right on top. I think it's 1 3/4. Let me double check. Nope, 1 1/2. But you can make it whatever size you want. And then I have my little pumpkin, or my mug, my pumpkin spice coffee, and my spice jar all ready to be colored. So let's see, I colored these in the orange colors. Now you can pick whatever color you want, but I'm going to stick with the same kind of a group that I did, I think. And I think first I colored his coffee kind of this dark orange color, and then I will go over it in a brown color too, but I wanted the orange to kind of pop out. And then I'm actually even just going to color the edges of the mug this color too, and a little bit of the handle. I don't think I did that to that one, but it'll be similar. It won't be exactly the same. But that's kind of how it is with all handmade cards. At least mine. Even when I do an assembly line, they don't always get the same treatment. So let's see, I'm going to go with a different orange color. And these are Touch 5 markers that you can find on Amazon or Etsy. You could probably even find them on AliExpress. I do not remember where I got them. I know that they are very much more economical than like Copics, but they're still alcohol markers. But I will say that I noticed that they dry out pretty quickly. I don't know if they're refillable. The only other thing I don't particularly care about it is the broad band side is great, but sometimes, oh, maybe it's not these, maybe it's the other ones. Hold on. Oh, never mind. These are fine. Yeah, it's not these. It's this brand. This Fine Color brand. There's, well, you know, it's not this one either. I didn't think it was this one. I think it is this one. One of the sides of the lid, and maybe that's what I do. Maybe I put the wrong side on. Well, no, these look the same. I don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. Oh, no, here's one. See how it has like a ring on the inside there? Obviously, not all of them have it, but some of them do. And especially if you're using the, yes, so there's the fine one on this one, and you can even see what it did. It like will take the marker and kind of split it if you don't get it in there right in the center. And sometimes it's hard to do because you can't see once you've gotten the marker in there. And then it even makes it harder to close too. But sometimes, and you can maybe see how it gets marker all over it too. So, I don't know. That's the only downfall. But obviously, not all of them have that. I don't even know. I have no idea. I don't know why they do what they do. And this one says brick brown. This might be a good color. Hope it's a little bit red, but that's okay. I'm just going to go a little bit in on this one. And then I'm going to go with, I think it was this brown. This one's called Potato Brown. Yes, this is the one. And I'm just going to color my coffee in with this. So it'll be a little bit of different colors peeking through, but I kind of like it that way. There we go. Yay! And then I took a silver marker, like a metallic marker. This one happens to be a Faber-Castell, but they have them in all different brands. It doesn't matter what brand. But I'm just going to try to stay between all of the lines on the shaker top, and even stay between the dots on the top of the shaker, just so it'll stay looking like a shaker. And then I took each one of my colors and I just kind of started putting some dots of color in here. and on the whipped cream. So it looks like it's being sprinkled. Ooh, this one's a lot bigger, so I need to be a lot less heavy-handed with this one. So not all of the points are the same, obviously, too. That's okay, we can work through that. And let's see, I guess I'll try this one. And then I think I'm going to go with the orange too. There we go. So that's pretty good. And then now I need to cut it out. So I am going to take my scissors and I am cutting it to the line for no particular reason. You can do what you want. If you want some white border, you could do that too. I know, like, if you're using die cuts, they give you a little bit of a white border around the edge, which I don't mind, but I don't know. Usually, I guess when I cut it, I do try to cut it right to the edge. I don't know why I do that, but I do. I don't even really think about it. It's kind of nice too for when I've gone off the outside of the lines when I'm coloring, which Lord knows I do. And I don't have any problem like die cutting something out before I color it. But when I'm cutting something out, I usually wait until, that's weird to think about it, I usually color it first. Almost, I can't think of a time that I didn't color it first. I wouldn't cut this out and then want to color it. I don't know, that's weird. But I don't have any problem die cutting it out and then coloring it. I don't know. I never thought about that until just now. Maybe I'm just a big weirdo. And if that's the case, that's fine too. I don't mind being weird. I think everybody is weird in their own way. My son and his girlfriend came over for lunch, and I made chicken salad. It was really good. I was thinking about having that at Katie's bridal shower, but she doesn't like chicken salad, so I don't want to have chicken salad if she doesn't like it. Crazy girl. So then when I have just the handle to cut out, I have learned this little technique. Helps me a lot. I bought one of these things. It's called a slice, and it's, oh gosh, it says who it's by, but I couldn't tell you. I don't know, but if you look up slice cutter or something like that on Amazon, you'll find it. If I can remember, I'll try to link it, but honestly, I don't do that a lot, so chances are good that I won't remember. But if I do forget and you want to know, just comment, and I will, when I read the comment, I'll hook it up in there. But anyway, it is a little, kind of like, you can use it for coupon cutting or whatever you might want to do. But it is like a really fine tipped, like razor blade almost. And you have to cut, you do have to like press pretty hard to get through this. And this is thick cardstock. But that's why I put something behind it, because I'm always worried I'm going to cut like through it. Even though it's hard to do that because I can't even get it cut the first time. You know, cut through the first time, but there we go. So yay! It's nice for detailed work, like if you need something really close, like the inside of a mug or something, a mug handle. And then if you have little, like I can see that color shining through there, all I'm going to do is take my frayed marker and just hit the inside of that, and then it's colored. You could do it with a black marker. It'd probably make more sense since it's lined in black, but ain't nobody got time for that. And that's that. So let's go ahead and, oh, I'm going to pop dot this, I think. So where's my pop dotters? Here they are. I'm using up some that I would otherwise trash. Well, you know, all of the little dots are gone. I wouldn't trash it. Trust me, I would not trash it, but... And then I do have a couple more dots in here, so I'm going to use one of these dots for the actual whipped cream portion. So yeah, if you have foam dots or foam squares or whatever, don't throw away the outside packaging. You can still use that stuff. So there's that. And on one of the cards, I think it was this one, I did it kind of crooked, and but so you can do however you want. I think I'm going to do this one straight again. I like them both ways. And then I'm going to pop dot my shaker. I'm just going to put it on the top, about like that. No particular reason or rhyme on how you put it. Just, and then I'm going to count my sprinkles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 sprinkles that I've already, or sequins that I've already taken out and I've gotten ready. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So just put little glue dots down where you want them. And then I have a handy dandy pick 'em up tool, which is awesome. It came with some rhinestones that I have. So on one end it has a little just plain like point, and then the other end it has a little wax cap. And this wax cap allows you to pick up little things like this, and then you can put them right down. It is remarkable. I love it. I kind of like them to go the other way. Like, you know how sequins are like little cups? I kind of like the cup portion to be down when I'm doing these. So cute. All right, and I don't know if it makes a difference how you put them, but and that will dry clear, so it'll end up looking like this when it's dried. And they're pretty stuck on there. I mean, I was going to say I could pull it off if I wanted to, but for the most part, I mean, they're pretty good and stuck. If you don't like to use just glue for your sequins and you want to use glue dots, that'd probably be a little stronger. I mean, do whatever works for you. I am sending this through the mail, so I should maybe make sure they're all pretty good and stuck before I send it, but I haven't had too much of an issue with them. Nobody's ever complained, I can tell you that. So there we go. Happy pumpkin spice season. Thanks a bunch for watching. I hope that you guys do something creative today and something that makes you happy. Enjoy. Bye.